here to talk about how I turned my Erin Condren on-the-go notebook into a 5-year journal. I haven't updated it in quite a while, which is my own fault, but it still works for people who are dedicated enough to do so. Just a couple quick things. It is just a plain on-the-go notebook. No calendar was added to this, although I bought it whenever you could still add the calendar option. So there's no calendar in here or anything like that. It is, like I said, a little bit of an older version. So it has the old on-the-go folder and the zipper pouch here. But it's the same, specifications as the new ones. They're very thin, as you'll see, which is great because the way that I'm doing this, it's going to probably bulk up with decoration as I go through. So, I wanted to go ahead and show you. I separated it into sections. In this first section, these are my questions. Right now, I'm just using Martha Stewart tabs. I'll probably get something prettier in the long run. But this is my questions section. And then I have a section for each year of my 5 years. Mine has 6 years because I started in the middle of 2014. So to get through 5 years, it'll be through 6 calendar years, but it'll be 5 years from May to May. May to May, I think is when I started it. And then I have a photos section, which I'll show you. Hasn't been done yet because I do it at the end of the year. And then a journal section, which hasn't been completed yet, which I'll do at the end of the year, but I'm going to still show you the layout. So starting from the question section, I allocated 3 pages per month. And then I ended up having some extras. So I worked my way from the back to the front. So each month is separated into sections. Right now they're not decorated. I'm decorating them as I get to them. So I'm going to show you the month of May. Here is my decorated page for the month of May. So you'll see I actually use these like chipboard stickers. So they actually have some texture to them. And then I have all my questions here. So an example of a few questions, like silly things mixed in with more personal questions, like I have, how do you like your coffee? Because that actually changes for me pretty regularly. What was your favorite purchase this month? All the way to like, what's the most valuable thing you own? What's my favorite type of wine at the moment? What makes me the happiest in life? Name a restaurant I went to this month. Where do you shop the most currently? How much is a gallon of gas? Which I thought was cool because you can see how it changes throughout the years. So that's kind of a couple of examples of some questions. And then here's my June one that I did. And in June I have, what is one law you would like to make or change? What inspires you? What would your dream job be? Even though I'm already an adult working a job, it's not the dream job. What is your favorite home decor item? What is a physical feature you'd like to change about yourself? What's your favorite physical feature? Name a shipment you received this month. What have you learned so far this year? I thought that was kind of cool for like a middle of the year question. And of course, I think I actually have something similar at the end of that year as well. So that is the question section. It's broken out by months. So that was May and June that I just showed you. The next section is the yearlies here. So we're going to go to 2014. And I've only done 1 month so far, and like I said, I'm behind, but this was May of 2014. So what I decided to do for each month was to take pictures or tickets, movie tickets, whatever it may be, and decorate a page for every month of every year. So I have 12 pages for each year, or for 2014, I only have 7, but yeah. So these are all pictures from when we went to Portland. I have, May of 2014. We were there for Mother's Day. We went for Mother's Day brunch. This is my husband. This was the Ferris wheel on one of the piers in Seattle. We went on a trip through the mountains. I don't know how well you can see that, but we went on a trip through the mountains. Same thing here. It was just kind of a picture. This is right before we went on a hike through the rainforest over by the La Push beaches. So a page per month of whatever stuff I may have saved, kind of similar to the way you do like a Smashbook or a Project Life. So the next section is photos. I haven't done anything yet because like I said, these next sections are ones you do at the end of the year, but I wanted to show you for setup. So I just kind of have it marked. So what I plan to do for the end of the year is to take one photo at the end of the year, either, I'm thinking it's going to be like a family photo at the end of each year, and that way I can see how my family's changed. We don't plan on having kids for a couple of years, but hopefully we'll have kids within the next 5, so that could be really interesting. It'll start out with, you know, my husband and my dog and my cats, and, you know, pets will pass and things will happen in the next 5 years, and it'll be interesting to see how my family changes and what we look like throughout the years, stuff like that. And the last section is a journal. So I did a 2-page spread for each year. And what I plan to do is just kind of write about some important highlights from each year. Talk about big events that happened for every single year. So this is 2015, this is 2016, etc. And so I plan to kind of journal through each one. And then at the very last page, I have my thoughts overall about the last 5 years. So I left these pockets in the back. I haven't started using it this way yet, but I do plan on it. My thought is that I'm going to start keeping pictures and stuff like that I print throughout the months to put into these sections, movie tickets, stuff like that. The smaller items will go in the zipper pouch, and then the bigger items will go in here. And I'll probably put some like letter stickers and stuff like that I use to decorate my months. The cover I chose is this one, which I thought was really fitting. And it has on the front Lauren Adela Alverson 5-year journal. It says, sometimes we're all too quick to count down the days that we forget to make the days count. And I thought that was really fitting for what it is. And then on the inside here, I just kind of have, covering up my phone number here, but I just have, you know, May of 2014 through December of 2019. It would only be 5 years through May of 2019, obviously, but I decided I might as well just finish the year out. So it's like a 5.5-year journal for me. So anyways, that's my full setup for this. Not much to it. Very, very simple and super easy to do. These are 60 pages front and back, I think. Oh man, I hope I'm right. I'll look up the specs and I'll mention them down below. But if they are 60 pages front and back when they come like this, it's actually kind of perfect because you can do 5 pages front and back per each month if you decide to only do questions. Or you can do what I did and you can separate it. And like I said, I think for each month I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 pages for each month in the beginning with questions. And then I moved on to the yearly like scrapbook type thing, and then the journal, and then the photos in the back. So yeah, I think it's 60 line pages and then extra pages in the back of the like blank type pages like these. I'll look up those specs though, and like I said, mention them down below. I will also put in my referral link as usual. If you order a planner or a journal or anything from erincondren.com and you use my referral code, you will get an email with $10 off, and I will get $10 off as well, which is just kind of a thank you to me for kind of giving you some information on the Erin Condren products. Also, these new ones, this is not a removable because like I said, I bought it a while ago, but the new journals come with the removable covers just like the life planners. So I happen to have a cover sitting right in front of me. You just pop them on. Just like, I'm going to tilt my camera down here just a second. So you just pop them on just like the other ones. It's looking harder because I'm trying to do this so that you can also see it in the camera, but it's not difficult at all. You just pop them on just like you would in your life planner. Oh, I did it wrong. My fault. Sorry guys, I put it on the wrong rung. You just pop them on just like you would in your life planner. You just have to use a little bit of force. I like putting them on kind of backwards from the way she tells you to. And there you go. And then you have a new cover on your 5-year journal. Like I said, I ordered this before she was doing the 5-year journals. Or I probably wouldn't have put 5-year journal on the front of it. So yeah, you can do interchangeable covers just like with the life planners. All right, guys, let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks, and have a good one. And I will have another review coming for the address book here in probably just a day or so. Thanks.